Hi, I'm Tara Unverzat. I'm the founder and senior lead planner here at South Bay Financial Partners. And I'm here to talk to you today about investing, and especially for Gen Z, people who are just starting to get into investing and setting the foundation of their financial life. There's so much on social media about how to invest and what to do and blah, 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 but they miss a lot of key points. So I want to make a couple of things really clear. One is Roth IRAs, super good tool for young adults to set some money aside, whether it be for retirement or for a future goal like buying a house or anything else. A Roth IRA is really helpful. In 2023, you can contribute $6,500. In 2024, you'll be able to contribute another $7,000. So it's around that amount every year. So it's a great little chunk of money to put aside. You can do it monthly, per paycheck, weekly, however you want to break it up. Great idea to get that money into a Roth IRA. You set up the Roth IRA at a brokerage. We recommend discount brokerages like Schwab and Fidelity. They have lower fees, they have lower thresholds to get started, so they're excellent for young investors. And the important thing to know about this, though, is that if your income is over $153,000 and you are filing your taxes as an individual, you cannot contribute to a Roth IRA and you will be penalized. We get lots of clients in who need to have this fixed. They thought it was a great idea to contribute to a Roth, and then they found out that we let them know that they actually make too much money to take advantage of that tool. But if you make under $153,000, which most younger adults in their 20s are making less than 153, so that's a perfect place to stash some money. It grows tax-free, so you will earn interest, dividends, capital gains, never pay taxes on that. You do put in pre-tax dollars. That means that you made $6,500, you pay taxes on that. So there was some taxes that have already been paid. But you take the $6,500, you put it into the Roth IRA, it grows into the future. You never pay taxes on any of the money that you earn. It's beautiful. And the thing that's really cool about the Roth IRA is that $6,500 you put in, you can take that out. And if you put $6,500 in this year, $7,000 next year, then in 2 years, you can take out $13,500. Whatever interest, dividends, and capital gains you need to leave in, that if you take out, you will get a penalty of 10% and you will pay taxes on it. But that contribution you are allowed to take out at any time after you put in. So as I said, it's a great place to put that money that you're saving for a house, buying a home deposit, whether it's a condo or an actual single family dwelling, but saving up in that Roth IRA. And then when you take your contributions out, you still have all of those interest, dividends, and capital gains that you're leaving in and growing until retirement, tax-free, 100% tax-free. That's wonderful. So it's a great place to stash money while you're trying to accumulate and be able to get tax-free advantage. So again, 153,000 for an individual. If you're MAGI, which is your modified adjusted gross income, and if you don't know what that is, ask your tax preparer what that is. It's a line on your tax return. Your AGI is a line on your tax return, and then there's a couple of things that you need to change to that to make it the modified AGI. If you're married filing jointly, you have up to $228,000 for your joint income, your joint MAGI. If you're married filing separately, then you only have $10,000. If you make more than $10,000, then you don't get to take advantage of this. And note that it's usually not a great idea to file your taxes married filing separately. But there are some cases where you are. The number one that I can think of is if you have student loans, there's reasons why you would want to separate that. But when you think about that calculation of do you want to do married filing separately for student loans, take into consideration that you will not be able to contribute to a Roth IRA. And if that's one of your goals and that's more important than your student loans, then you may want to reconsider that. So those are some caveats. So no, Roth IRAs are a great place to contribute, to start saving some money. Once you set up your Roth IRA and once you contribute to your Roth IRA and you make sure that you're not making too much money and all of that, you can't just put it in and leave it there. You need to invest it. And for a lot of people, this might be the first time that you're investing. So there's a couple of things that you can do. If you're super scared and don't want to take a risk in the stock market, which is a risk, I'll just say that straight up. A lot of people think of it as only going up, but it does go up and it does go down. So if you're not wanting to do that, and especially if you're using this Roth IRA for something like buying a home and you're planning on doing that in 5 years or 3 years, then you probably don't want to put that in the stock market. And we can talk about that in a different video, and also know that we at South Bay do have a program to help people who are just getting started with investing to understand when you want to invest in the stock market and when you don't want to invest in the stock market. So hop over to our website and find out more about that course. It's called the WIN course, Women Investment Network, and it's specifically designed for women, but it's appropriate for anybody. But it is, we are trying to educate women who seem to want to be educated about how to invest. But over there, we'll tell you that if you need that money in the next 3 to 5 years, don't put it in the stock market, put it into a money market. And right now, money markets are getting 5% or more. So if you put it into a Schwab account, for instance, and I'm not giving any investment advice here, and know that this is for your education only and general information, and it may or may not apply to you. And if you want to know what does apply to you, give us a call. We're here to help, and we're happy to help. But say that you set up a Schwab account, Schwab Roth IRA, you put $6,500 in there. You can put it in their money market, which is earning 5.25% right now, which is amazing. So that money can start earning you money right away. And again, remember that that 6,500 that you put in is available for you later. That 5.25% interest that you're earning every year, that you're going to want to keep in the account and grow until your retirement. But you have access to that contribution. So remember that when you open a Roth IRA, you want to make sure that that money doesn't stay in cash. It gets invested. And if nothing else, put it into a money market. And if you want to take more risk or have a longer time horizon, you're actually thinking about this for 10 to 15 years from now, 20 years from now, then you might want to think about investing in other things besides a money market. That's when you want to think about bonds and stocks and things like that get you a little bit more growth than a money market would. So those are my tips. Open a Roth IRA today. If you make less than $153,000 as an individual or $228,000 married filing joint. If you're filing your taxes married filing separately, Roth IRAs aren't for you. So those are my tips for Roth IRAs today, and I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, stop over at our website, which is southbayfinancialpartners.com, or you can join our online community and get these tips all the time and ask questions and get individual answers to questions on your mind. And that's at YAFL, YAFL. That's our online community, and it stands for Your Amazing Financial Life. So YAFL.southbayfinancialpartners with an S.com, and you'll get to our community and you can sign up. It's absolutely free, and we hope you join us. Thanks.